Hello, my name is Jason Berger. I am presenting on ethics and worldview within instructional design for Liberty University School of Education, Course 633. Ethics in instructional design. Maintaining ethical practices is essential in instructional design. It is vital to give credit to those who designed earlier instructional technology and conducted research that is being used to inform one's own research. There are many ethical violations that one must be aware of when moving through the process of instructional design. The Association for Educational Technology, AECT, supported the implementation of a code of ethics. This code was adopted in 1982 by NCATE with the creation of standards to govern educational technology and instructional design. This code of ethics has been revised a number of times over the years to keep up to date with today's educational state. AECT generated a definition of ethics in educational technology. This definition states that educational technology is the study and ethical practice of facilitating learning and improving performance by creating, using, and managing appropriate technological processes and resources. There are three ethical commitments that one must be aware of: commitment to the individual, commitment to society, and commitment to the profession as a whole. By following these commitments, the creation of technology can be conducted in ethical ways. Dempsey and Reiser, 2018. The Code of Professional Ethics. This code was designed to aid members in maintaining a high level of professional conduct. This code builds a documentation of opinion of ethics. The opinions are partially created in response to specific cases that are presented to the AECT. Ethical principles may be amplified and/or clarified to meet the needs of these cases that have been presented. Any ethical concern should be brought to the chair of the AECT to ensure that it is addressed. Dempsey and Reiser, 2018. Commitment to the individual. There are three categories within this commitment: technology and resources, diversity, and personal rights. Technology and resources. Within this domain, it ensures that the instructional design meets the stated instructional goals. Alternatives for technology are considered to benefit the instructional design. The results of the instructional design are accurately communicated, and these results are used for suggestions to revise the design. It also ensures that a safe environment is created not only for the educators, but for the participants in the design. Within the diversity domain, it ensures that a global community is addressed with the design. It encourages the acquisition of one's own knowledge. It understands that reaching the learning goals may have many paths depending on the participants in the design. The design must encourage open discussion, and insensitive images and ideas must always be avoided. Through participation in the design, it hopes to develop the ability to communicate and cooperate with others from different cultures. Moraova and Novotna, 2016. Within the personal rights domain, it applies to the individual, to colleagues you work with, and to the clients you serve. It ensures that privacy within the framework of personal integrity is protected at all times. It also ensures that the instructional design does not infringe upon another individual's rights. Dempsey and Reiser, 2018. The commitment to society. There are three categories: representation, personal gain, and professional service. Within the representation domain, it ensures that professional activities and experiences are honest and forthright. It attributes clearly the source of fact, finding, or personal opinion, which means to give credit to those who conducted earlier research. Care must always be taken when sharing personal information, and any personal information should not be shared to anyone not participating in the design process. It also protects the privacy of a professional consultation so that the information shared stays between the researcher and the client. Personal gain is important to be aware of. The Code of Ethics delineates between personal and professional activities. One must always adhere to the institutional guidelines on personal gain. Any personal gain should not be at the expense of the employer or the institution one works for. And care should always be taken when accepting gifts. Within the professional service domain, one must maintain their obligations when soliciting outside service. The application of educational technology should promote the use of the technology and minimize any negative impact from the technology's use. The anticipated outcomes should be considered before the implementation of technology, and implementation should ensure responsible and effective benefits. Dempsey and Reiser, 2018. Commitment to the profession. There are three categories: professional interactions, research and dissemination, and responsibilities related to copyright. Professional interactions. The Code of Ethics states how to interact and relate to others in the profession with appropriate behavior at all times. One must always consider the consequences of their actions. It details the benefits of engaging in ethical behavior. Interactions should be made to benefit the profession as a whole, and any inappropriate behavior of others must be reported to the AECT to ensure that others embrace the practices and values of the Code of Ethics. Research and dissemination. Commitment to the profession is measured by the research done to advance knowledge. One must adhere to the governance of a review board to ensure proper research. Research should benefit the profession, but protect the participants in the research. One must share the research results to benefit the profession. Responsibilities related to copyright. One must always adhere to copyright law. It is the duty of one to inform others of the regulations of law. Violations of copyright law should be used as teachable moments to ensure that violations do not occur in the future. Dempsey and Reiser, 2018. In conclusion, instructional design and educational technology advance education. Hokanson, 2017. The Association for Educational Technology created a code of ethics with commitments to the individual, to society, and to the profession. Commitment to individual, society, and the profession each have three categories, and within these categories, the guidelines exist. Ethics guides professional behavior and allows credit to be given to those who it is due. Thank you.